not excited? I'm like, welcome to the jungle, it's a riot.
Yeah, who that? You know what it is. You stepping all way, snap you like a twig. Yeah, who that? Just me never frontin'. When I put it out the bag, now that's bluntin'. Rep my city when you see me like LeBron, I'm king. Black and orange, black and orange, black and orange, black and orange. I keep it gritty from Louisville to Cleveland. Black and orange, black and orange, black and orange, black and orange.
Leaving training camp, folks. As you can see, they are packing up over there. I guess you can see that. Don't flick me off. Not a big turnout today. I'd say there was under 100 people. Would you say?
Yeah.
Yeah. Practice was pretty good from what we saw. A little late getting here. Came with the girlfriend. It wasn't her fault though.
Yeah.
It wasn't. You just kept blaming yourself though. Anyway,
I wanted to get here sooner.
Got my picture taken with Cedric Benson and Coach Lewis. Got Coach Lewis's autograph on that picture hanging on my wall that you guys have seen. So yeah, leaving training camp now. Probably gonna go get some lunch or something. Didn't know how long the batteries were gonna last, so I didn't film any more video practice. But really, filming that's kind of pointless anyway, because it's repetitive, and I already gave you guys one of those videos this year. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. And Who Day? Can we get a Who Day?
Who Day?
No. Okay.
I said Who Day.
I heard you. All right. Peace out, YouTube. Well, in case you're wondering, this is Paul Brown Stadium behind me. That is the Cincinnati skyline that you should see behind me. I don't know. Came down here straight after training camp to get some more gear. You know, Bengals fans can never have enough gear. Got me a coach's polo, another hat, even though I've got like 20 Bengals hats. Got me a t-shirt, and got the girlfriend a couple shirts. That's all she wanted. I told her I'd get her whatever she wants. You know, jersey, whatever. She wasn't having none of it. Maybe sometime I'll come down here and film in the store. I'm always nervous filming in places of business, because I know how like places are. They don't want you to film inside. Maybe I should ask. Should have just maybe pulled the camera out and filmed anyway while I was in there. Girlfriend's laughing at me right now. Anyway, yeah, I went to training camp. Came down to buy me some more gear. I don't know if I mentioned before we left down in Georgetown that we're gonna get lunch. We're gonna go get lunch and all that shit. So yeah, once again, see you guys later. And can I get a Who Day, like a loud one?
Who Day.
Okay, that's what I thought. We finally got a Who Day from somebody. All right, I'll see you guys later. All right, folks. Now that I'm finally back home, I'll give you a final wrap up of training camp today. It was the final practice. For those of you Bengals fans out there that didn't know, today was the final day to head down to Georgetown and see the team practice as they were packing their shit up, as I showed. And they'll be headed back to Cincinnati for, I guess, finish at their practice facility down by Paul Brown Stadium, kind of like they showed on Hard Knocks a couple years ago. I guess that's what they do. And of course, that's not open to the public. You can't see their practice field because it's covered with like bushes and shit along the fencing for privacy. Anyway, good practice today. Like I said, I didn't film any of it. I honestly think after today, and of course the last couple years, being down there and listening to the kid just get yelled at, unless, I forget if it's Jay or Jonathan or whatever, but the Coach Hayes, the tight end coach, I don't know who makes the call, if it's him or, you know, Marvin or whoever gets rid of players. I honestly think, unless because of his affiliation with his father, that Chase Kaufman's done. Because there's a play that I saw where he was just he was getting yelled at the whole time, before, during, and after the snap. He just totally fucked up some plays that he was in. He still can't grasp the pro game. You know, good kid, you know, good guy and all that. Just can't get it together here. If he does get cut, you know, good luck to you wherever you go, Chase Kaufman. But yeah. they'll probably end up cutting another quarterback too because they're running with 4. Honestly, I want to say that they'll probably cut. It doesn't really matter, but it's going to be between Dan Lefevre and Jordan Palmer for sure because they're the third and fourth strings. Dalton's a starter. I mean, unless Carson Palmer comes back, they might have to cut another one. Which, yeah, it's Dalton and then Gronkowski for now on the depth chart, and then Jordan and Dan Lefevre, or however you say his name. I've heard some people try and act like it's French and call him Lefevre. I think it's Lefevre. But regardless, one of those two should be gone. Probably Jordan Palmer. For whatever reason, whether they want to just piss off Carson or whatever. Yeah, like I said, it was good practice. Defense looked good. Ray Malaluga actually tweeted about it. One play, I didn't see what happened to him. It's kind of hard to watch every player on every snap. But he must have got hit in the side or in the leg or something because he kind of had to be helped off the field for a minute. He ended up being okay, but he was favoring like his left side going down. It kind of looked like he was holding his side as they were helping him, like kind of like, I don't know, like the side of him and then like kind of like his hip area. So I thought he might have got hit there. But then when he was over on the sideline, he was kind of like rubbing up and down like his leg and his ankle and shit. So I don't know. I guess he just got hit on that side. But he was back in later. And there was actually one point where he just walked off and flipped one of the Gatorade or water things over and like had a towel. And he did something with the towel. I don't know if he like wiped and sweat off himself or something. Then as he was going back on the field, he just like flung it. And it like went flying and it landed with a couple of players. A couple of players looked over like, what the fuck? And he went back on the field. So yeah. I guess I should have tried and filmed after practice. I probably could have stopped and had a conversation with Cedric Benson because not a lot of people were going around him. I don't think there was 100 people there today. I know it was Thursday morning, 11 o'clock. People got to work and shit, but there was nobody there. That's like, since I've been going to training camp, that is the lowest amount of people. I mean, there might not have been 50 people there. I should have like panned the crowd or something when we were sitting there watching, but I guess that don't matter. And aside from not a lot of people being there, not a lot of players stopped for autographs. Dalton, I don't even know where Dalton went. That first time I went and I tried to get him to sign that picture back there, I had it in front of his face for like, he only signed for maybe 5 minutes. I had it in front of his face for like a couple minutes and he just kept like moving along, which, whatever. Ain't that big of a deal. I did get Marvin Lewis. You can't see it from here. I got him to sign that pic. I didn't think he was going to come over. He was kind of doing interviews and stuff on the field and was coming and like I yelled, I was like, Coach Lewis. And, he wasn't acknowledging me, but then he kind of went like, for those of you that have been there, the way the fence wraps around, going towards the locker room, he kind of came up and was talking to somebody, and I went over and had the picture, and thank God I had a Sharpie on me, because he didn't have one, and he saw his picture, so, he was like, all right, signed it for me, got my pic with him, which you guys already saw, I edited it in, so that was cool. Yeah, he seemed kind of nervous, or like he didn't want to be around the fans. Nobody was like really saying anything about him or paid much attention aside from like one other dude and me. Yeah, he kind of, I guess some fans were like really wanting him to go last year. But I honestly, I believe in Marvin Lewis. I believed in Marvin Lewis since the day that they hired him back in January '03, I think, and I saw that press conference. I'm still behind him. It ain't all his fault for shit that goes on. I know some game management stuff really needs to be worked on, but yeah, regardless. Yeah, good practice. Defense looked good. Offense looked good. AJ Green, I think he got hurt yesterday. They said his knee or something. He was back out there today. Dude is just a baller, making all kinds of leaps and catches. I mean, if I could have been focusing on him, filming some shit, the dude is just fucking amazing. I mean, we've only seen him in one preseason game, but I'm going to tell you right now, and everybody's saying it, dude's going to be a baller as long as he don't get hurt. Dude is going to be great. Not saying Hall of Fame or, one of the top receivers in the NFL, but for us, he's going to be a good player. He's probably going to be like Calvin Johnson was when he first went to the Lions. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I wanted to throw out there. That's about it, I guess. Training camp's over. First time I've actually gotten to go more than one day, so I was kind of happy about that. yeah, I had fun. I don't know what else to say. I know this is a shitty video. But yeah, see you guys later, and Who Dey, go Bengals. See you guys.